Several of us did it. That's great.
You guys are the worst.
I mean, that's where you cue it in.
Oh, people learned it.
Video.
I am getting a reverb.
All right. How about a noun?
Nope. The nouns are fine, but I can hear myself and Micah multiple times.
Wow. A reverb. I guess you said a reverb.
No.
Which makes my noun joke make no sense to you.
I appreciated it.
That's good. All right. So is it simply that you guys are too close to each other?
I mean, that's always the problem, but...
Are you guys hanging out?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
I cry myself to sleep 'cause I'm watching about my...
We are in separate rooms.
With the door closed. We didn't have this problem last time.
Yeah, the door was open.
Sensitivity. All right. Anyway, so where you guys left off, you had just opened a gift basket of food. You didn't roll particularly well on the investigation of the safety of it, but you did, however, in that investigation, identify a can of dog food, a jar of dog food.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
we did.
And the -S signature from Strahd. Anyway, as you really from here you have effectively two paths in front of you, because this was right at the edge of the road. You can continue to follow the wagon tracks that you've been following, or you can try to reverse them. But as you look to the south, or well, the east actually is what it would be, to the east where you had come from, that fog, that especially dense fog, is even closer and has swallowed up a lot of the tracks that you would have had previously. So you can't actually go as far as you want, whereas to the west it is a little more open.
AKA the direction that we were going before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's any point in going backwards.
Okay, please say it in the Diedrich voice so I know it's you.
No, Corey was talking to us. He was DMing to us, not to the players. So, or the characters. So no.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to listen to anything you say unless it's in the Diedrich voice. So I think we should go backwards.
Oh my gosh, I hate you so much.
This is amazing. All right, so what are you guys gonna do with the food?
I'm gonna hold on to the dog food.
You gotta let go, man.
Okay. No, I am holding on to it. Yeah.
How do we find the food again? Was it just a basket outside the house?
You saw an individual in a cloak with a high collar, very stereotypical in his appearance. Put it down there, give a nod, and then effectively disappear into a mist.
Gimblefort does not eat food from misty people, so...
Gimby's a racist, I got it.
Well, just against, misty people.
Out of spite, because of what had to occur, Diedrich will not be eating of the gift basket.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so the path in front of you is to the west. I presume at this point you guys are going to continue along it?
Yeah. Unless anyone has any objections other than Gimbleforth, which I don't care.
What did you say, Scott?
That's fine with me as well, yeah.
Okay. So
the robot sure sounds really tired.
I was very tired. It was a long day at the robot.
Okay.
So as we're walking, Diedrich would say, since Gimbleforth isn't interested, he'd say to Val, Val, you may have some of this food. I do not care, but I will not eat. However, I will take the dog food, and when I kill that son of a whore, dog, thing, whatever you people
You've
call
already
it.
killed the son of a whore dog.
No, because of that, I will take that dog food and I will dump it on his body, and then pee on it.
That's pretty good. I like that. All right. So the fog spills out of this forest on either side of the path you're in to swallow up the road behind you. So with every step you're taking, the thick mist, not just a fog, but the thick mist behind is actually moving at the same pace. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
Oh, cool. Wow.
This was hiding in the mist.
Well, it's forward basically. You've
We've
walked
traveled
forward
a
enough.
while. I got you.
Yes.
I was like, we go west 5 feet, and
I should be more clear in the future that you traveled for at least half an hour. But full disclosure, where that heavy mist is, you can't really see hardly anything through it at all. I mean, it's not like a heavy fog. It feels like the edge of a world. And
Maybe
as Val
because it
gets close
is.
to it, he can actually hear screaming in it. It's inside of his head reverberating. You guys don't seem to catch that, but he does.
Can we tell that something's going on in his head?
I don't know, throw an insight.
I will just relay that to you. How
Okay.
about? So
I
I can
do
hear
that.
spirits
Val, what does that?
screaming in my head.
Is that a common thing? Is that what?
It's pretty common. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
you
pretty
require
funny.
medical assistance.
That is
He's
all right.
broken.
Pass on the medical assistance. I appreciate
If
the
you would
offer.
like, I could put several small holes into your head to relieve the pressure.
Oh gosh.
Once again, thank you, but I will pass. Maybe you can help Gimbleforth.
I believe I saw some
What's
leeches
wrong with me?
on the road behind us.
That's what we hope the medic can find out.
Do we see any sort of lookout or anything on the wall?
No. It looks like the
So-
gates haven't been moved in ages. They are partially ajar, though.
Okay. Gentlemen, this is the first sign since we've come here. Perhaps we should continue through and see what we can find.
Medic wants to medically investigate the large head laying on.
Oh my gosh.
He can determine its cause of death.
You can tell a combination of stone rot, a disease known to stone giants, is clearly must be what has affected this. And then a strong wind came through and cracked the weakened joints, causing the head to roll.
I relay this information to the others and warn them to be wary of stone rot. 'Cause I'm not sure if they're stone giants or not.
Oh man. I will point out also the tracks that you had been following in the mud. They appeared to have gone through this gate, although the gate is not currently wide enough for a cart to have gone through. So you're not sure what the deal is with that. Is someone actually stopping and trying to close the gate behind them or not?
Can we see into the gate at all, or is it just completely dark?
Now you
The
can
mist
see into
still
it. They're pardon?
Is the mist still very dense? Or did it
Yeah,
clear up when
behind
we
you.
came upon? Behind us it's dense. In front of us is kind of what we see in the.
Yes, correct.
So we
And
can see
now
like
that
the ramparts in the back.
right. There's
Gotcha.
fog, but there's not the heavy mist
Right,
that there
right,
was
right.
while you were walking through the woods. It's a pretty distinctive change, actually. In fact, let me go ahead and point out. Let me roll on it, I guess. But yeah, okay. A rain starts, and you hear chattering and howls from distant creatures, perhaps responding to that, perhaps not.
All right. Gimbleforth would like to suggest that we go inside and get out of the rain.
That is agreeable. For once, you have a decent idea.
And I think we should try to bar the door behind us.
Can we shut this gate? It looks very large.
Go ahead and try. Roll a strength check. All right, you feel it cracking or creaking and warping almost with your pulls. You're doing so well, but even so, the gates themselves do not actually close. Not while you're there, anyway, because you're obviously trying to pull it.
Mm-hmm.
However, as you guys walk on a little bit, having given that up, the gates themselves close behind you once you've gone about 40 or 50 feet. The screech.
Oh, good.
Totally normal. Totally normal stuff.
At this point, I would begin to start tracking undead.
Okay.
Which means I can't
You
be
do that.
surprised.
Okay.
As well as
And,
gives me... Yep.
Yeah, so I'm pointing out where you just walked through on that map. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you activate this, or you realize that you had already tried tracking, or had set yourself to track a particular undead. But as you go to call that feeling that lives deep inside you when you've used that ability and called upon that magic, you realize that though the spell doesn't feel like it's failed, you can't get a bead at all on what you were tracking.
So
Like-
it says the undead. Is that how the ability works? Is it tied to one specific undead, or is it just
No,
a
the sense
track-
undead ability.
It's well,
gives
mine.
them
Yeah, mine's in
protection.
general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're still good at. You're right now. You can't be surprised if undead jump.
Right.
Right.
And I get advantage on like survival checks for tracking and stuff. Specifically, is what that is.
So, as you pass through the gate and you're, moving on beyond that, the heavy mists aren't there, but there's storm clouds. There's definitely no sunlight showing through. There's towering trees whose tops are lost in this heavier gray, fog/mist that blocks out all but the deathly gray light. The tree trunks are naturally close to one another, and the woods have the silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude the feeling of an unvoiced scream.
Do not like
Give me a
this place.
perception check. Whoever's leading. Who's leading the group?
I believe
You
I
guys
am.
walk. Okay, Gimbleforth, give me a perception check. That's wisdom if you don't have the... Oh. All right. You realized it's raining, and that's about it.
I'd be pretty close. I'd be
Yeah.
on guard as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you do a perception check too. This is pretty bad. I didn't expect a 1. All right, that's enough actually. You notice the scent of death on the air.
I do not like this place.
If you want, you feel like you could probably follow the smell.
Okay. If I can follow that smell, then let's go towards it.
All right, you do that, and the foul scent leads you to a human corpse half buried in the underbrush about 15 feet from the road. It's a young man that appears to be a commoner based on his clothes. His muddy clothes are torn and they're raked with claw marks. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by paw prints. The man has obviously been dead for several days, and he holds
there's a guy that can tell you this. That sweet sound.
You believe he's been dead for several days.
There we go.
He holds a crumpled envelope in one rotting hand.
I'll take the envelope.
All right. It's dirty, wet. It's been clenched in his fist for quite a while. The letter itself has a large B set into a wax seal. The parchment is worn and flimsy. Obviously, the weather didn't help it a lot.
B as
But
in the
yeah,
letter
that's what it
B,
says
or
here.
B as in the insect?
Large B is in the letter B,
Okay.
like butthole.
Oh. Well, yeah, why didn't I think of that?
Why didn't you? That's what she said. All right. Um. Yeah. Do you want to open the letter?
First I'd like to check the body and see if there's anything else on him.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Nope.
You don't see anything on him, no.
Okay. I'll open up the letter.
All right. You break the seal, and you can tell it hadn't been opened or messed with to the best of your abilities. And you see a letter that says, "Hail the." Actually, you know what? I'll just give you the letter. This is what you see. Since you're the one who has it, you may read it to the others if you so desired.
Oh, gosh.
In
Okay.
character.
Of course.
In character.
Gentleman, it says, "Hail thee of might and valor. I, the burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair... I don't know what this... What the heck does that say?
Irina Kalyana.
Irina Karyana has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. A vampire, oh. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. How my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead, and encircles this land with as symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power, that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves, and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Kolyan Indirovich.
Indirovich. Yeah, very good. It's hard to read the cursive, so I'm not saying that in a insulting way.
Yes, you are.
All right, so you guys, oh my, hear the sound of howling as you're standing by this body, overlooking as you're reading it basically, and people have gathered around, and the robot is analyzing and saying that he's been dead for a few days. Based on his clothes, you realize this is clearly not the burgomaster himself. This must be a servant who was sent with this message, attempting to get help.
Okay.
Master sounds pleasing.
I will
Sounds
activate. I will jam the needle of my hand crossbow into my leg, wince, and activate my blood right.
All right, let's see what you roll.
1. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate, actually. It's already set to it, though.
Yep.
Do you need medical assistance?
Actually, that'd be 23. No, thank you,
Well-
sir. It is okay.
Okay, so Scott, give me a D20 roll, please. This is not a particular skill. It's just a... Yeah, okay. So you guys hear the rustle of the woods, and before you know it, wolves that apparently weren't done with that body step out and reveal themselves in a rush to attack those that are nearest. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Great.
I think I get a +1 for my initiative because of charisma, I believe.
Okay. It should do it. If it's not doing it, you're getting +3 right now, so...
That's already what I have with initiative, though.
Okay. Let me fix that for you then. Well, okay. Oops. Let me see where you're getting. So your initiative plus miscellaneous. Here we go. It's dex based was your. All right, your future ones will have +1.
Okay.
And +1 would not get you above Valkarsha anyway right now. So.
Yeah.
All right, Val. You guys are all pretty close around this body. I don't have a map for it. It's just the woods. So there's a road effectively behind you guys. You guys have walked off the road, and there's dense forests. And you're all within range of whatever you'd like to attack because they're rushing to get you. Okay, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
This is for Val. Did I say Val? Did say Val, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mag, you might be muted.
Sorry, I was indeed muted.
There you go.
Okay, so I am going to. So you said they're all within range?
Yeah,
How
right
close
now
are
they're all
they-
within range. They haven't run around. They're all within
Like,
30 feet. Go ahead.
How close are they to each other?
Well, they're a pack. So there's 2 that are going basically cutting to the left and 3 that are cutting to the right. They're separated by about 10 feet. So trying to flank you.
Okay, so they're. So you said like the 2 and the 3 are separated by about 10
Yes.
feet.
The group of 2 and the group of 3 are separated by about 10 feet, and they're rushing towards you. So they're pretty close even now. You could get to any of them if you tried.
I gotcha. So I think I'm going to use a sorcery point to cast a twinned spell.
Nice.
So I need to target one in each group. Do you know
Okay.
which ones those are?
You may pick them, and they become those will become what they are.
Okay, so.
So like
alright,
3 and
so-
5 would probably be the best choice. 3 and 4 together, 5s, or 5, 2, and 1 are together. Seems weird, but
Okay, so
you
how
can see in the
do I
combat
target
tracker,
them
right?
yeah, I can. How do I target them using the combat tracker?
Well, you just did. You control click, or you can hit the little targeting button and then choose the target button while you're doing it. You got it.
It's not actually showing me that they're targeted. It's like it actually did nothing whenever I control clicked, like on my screen. Strange.
The combat
okay, so
tracker
on
does
your
show.
combat tracker,
Right.
yeah. So look at the shield.
Oh,
looks
I
like
see.
Captain
Okay,
America's
I see.
shield.
Yeah, it shows by my name, not by their. By
You got a
the-
couple D.
Okay.
Snarl. They're running towards you.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
This, I
Oh,
missed both
that's
of them.
not. Those aren't saves. Those are attacks. Dang it, that sucks.
Yeah, I missed both of them. Yay.
Oh,
Got
boy.
anything else?
Well, so it actually, even if I miss, it explodes, and everything basically has to do a deck save. So, okay, so I guess I'll target everything now.
Well, it just did that.
No, it did a save for. I don't know why it automatically did it.
Yeah, it did do some saves.
That's weird. So what it's supposed to do is like, it rolls to see if it hits because it's like a projectile. If it doesn't
Ice
hit,
knife.
yeah, if it doesn't hit, it still explodes and damages everything within 5 feet. So that part of it should affect all of the wolves.
Which
since
it
I
did-
attacked both groups.
Yeah, it did do
Right.
that. It just didn't take into account the other ones because they weren't necessarily grouped up in the.
Yeah.
Right, and they both
Yep.
okay. So they both failed the save though, right? So I still need
Yes.
to target 4, 2, and 1. Okay, which is what I've got for the save. Okay, and so they all saved.
Wow.
Man, this is starting off to be great.
Okay, is it half
Mhm.
damage if they save? Is that what you were saying before?
I think it's no damage if they get the save on the explosion. Let me double check.
Oh,
that
you're
to
right.
see.
Or take no, you're right. You're 100% right. So just
Yeah.
do the damage on the other 2. Just target them and do your 2d6 cold.
Okay, so. Man, that's
Okay.
pitiful.
Well, their frosty fur has seen better days, but yeah. Diedrich, you're up.
Okay.
You're standing right over the body. You have equal distance between the leader of the second and the third pack. First and second pack, sorry. The group of 2 and the group of 3, they're on either side of you, basically.
Yeah. Okay. I would. It's 3 and 5 that are.
Are the leaders, yeah.
Okay, and 3 and 4 are in the pack of 2.
Correct.
Okay. I'd run up to 3, and I will take a short sword swipe at him, and then a crossbow at him.
Alrighty.
So I will do that. Nice.
Yep.
And bam. Nice.
Very good. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, you cut pretty
Not
deep.
used to this. I prepared my new heal spell.
Alright, and then I'm taking
Shot.
the shot.
Don't forget to roll your emotion dice, Scott.
Oh yeah.
And take a shot.
Man, you're shooting well too. Wow.
Alright.
For
Roll
everything.
beds deep. Very nice, Diedrich.
Okay. And
Yeah, that wound.
Yeah.
Wound is likely to be fatal if it wasn't taken care of. That dire wolf now is furious, and though the quarrel or whatever you would call that, it's a bolt for a crossbow, isn't it? The bolt is sticking, fletching deep into its side, but it charges at you. It has, well, obviously they're attacking as a pack, basically. So
Yep.
that affects you because the pack advantage means they have an advantage when they are attacking together.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I just wanted you to know that I wasn't making that up randomly.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
That's a good thing. Whew. All right, so they attempt to drag you down with their teeth, and they do not have. Oh, and you got to do a save because they are
what
literally
kind?
trying to grab you.
That-
Here, I'll do it.
I prefer to do my own saves.
Well, I mean, it's built in the spell. I double click it is all I did.
Oh,
But
fine.
Just like you
Gosh. Fine.
do. And now you are dragged down by that creature. It's
Dang it.
shaking you by your leg, and you're bleeding, having mud sliming on you and stuff like that, and the slobber's drooling down as it's growling.
Crap.
However, there's a little bit of time for Master Gimbleforth to respond to what he's seeing there. Maybe he could save you.
Yeah, so I take it I'm quite close to the.
Yeah.
So I.
You were the farthest away by nature, since you like doing range stuff anyway. But you're still within range of anything for running to. You're within 30 feet.
Yeah, so I should be able to use a sneak attack without having to roll for it if I get within 5 feet of the creature. So can I do that?
That'd be
the
on.
creature. You mean with it?
That'd be with.
Yeah.
That's damage,
within-
not for attack, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I should be able to use two weapons at this point.
Do you have 2 weapons on you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So, do you have a specialty in that yet? Because otherwise, the second attack is without.
Check your. Go to abilities, and then check your
Yeah.
feats.
Dual wield. He doesn't have dual wield. So,
Yeah.
well, what's Riker's Audacity do?
Says I should.
No. Well, it doesn't mean you can't do it. I'm just saying you wouldn't. What you do is you roll a d20 for your second attack. You don't get your bonuses, is all that means. So you get your attack and then your other weapon, but it's without advantages of your the plus
Gotcha.
ones. So I'm not
Gotcha.
saying you can't do it. Okay. By the way, it is the one especially the one that's grabbing him, which is the wounded one, is highly engaged in this activity. So you would definitely be able to pull off a sneak attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
So I
which
would
for
like
him doesn't
to-
matter anymore, anyways. That's
Did
part
he
of swap.
choose swashbuckling? Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. So, I would like to. I'm gonna attack that with my wrapper.
All right.
You wrap it to death.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And he misses. Now just roll a d20 for your second blade. And all you got to do is get above 14. Nope. You miss.
Nope.
That's what I'm used to.
All right, medic, you're up.
Everyone looks pretty good, so we're just gonna go with smashing for now.
Yeah, Dietrich's actually having fun. He loves dogs.
Yeah, bribe him with the dog food. Dietrich.
Well.
Well, that mace is going to land. Bonk. You didn't hit as hard as you normally would, perhaps because the dog was shaking the leg of your
I
compatriot.
was trying to be careful and not hit him. That is my
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Can you message me your emotion trait, Scott, at your leisure? All right. So from that first group, they are quite literally trying to do pack tactics. So there is an attack still going on with that same one. So it's going to do attempt to grab your arms, Dietrich. And wow, he actually misses though. You fend him off carefully as his jaws are snapping to try to get you and pinch you or tear at you with his compatriot helping. Direwolf 5, the leader of the other packs, the group of 3, is going to launch at... Let's see who's done something. Well, you know what? The ice affected, so the most logical person is our good friend Val.
Oh boy.
As a reaction, I cast shield on myself.
Which brings you to...
20.
What? Because I need to fix it.
Oh dang.
Alright.
Yeah, he rolled a 17.
Then I'm going to count that as... Yeah, you're fine. That one missed because of that shield. Literally, you pull up the magic, it goes around you right as the jaws try to snap into you, and you deflect them. That's a good use of that right there. The next one tries the same thing. Now, you still have the shield on. You shouldn't have to reapply it. Yeah. Oh, man. That one happens to get through. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage to you comparatively, though. It grabs at your ankles. However, it also tries to pull you to the ground. And yeah, you are also now dragged down to the ground. And the final wolf, doing what he loves to do, talks to you with his teeth. And he misses. You fend him off too. Very good. All right, so you guys are in interesting positions. Val, you're still prone. Give me a what was it? What strength check? Give me a strength check, please. All right, you're still stuck prone. You're able to do spells though, but you're not gonna be able to run anywhere.
Okay, and so the
staff or
one...
something.
Okay, that was Direwolf. Okay, so I am going to use target them on 1 and 2.
Well, you have 4 things targeted right now.
How do I do I click on the
There you go. Just do it again. Just attack.
oops, oh, sorry. Okay, there
You're
you go.
fine. Okay.
Oops, I have Direwolf 5. Okay, there we go. So
What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna-
Summoning the cold again?
I am casting Delarian's Levitation on these two,
Ooh.
and they both
But
save.
they saved.
Dang it.
Yay!
You see their fur lighten up, like they got a little bit of static. Lich, but that's it. Diedrich, give me a strength check, please.
Is it possible to do acrobatics to try and get myself out?
I'll give you, yeah, if you want to use acrobatics, I'll allow it. That makes sense to me. Go ahead and try it. Oh, you get, I think
Nope. Nope.
All right, so you attempt to do this back roll, but then you forget that literally your leg's in its mouth, and so you just flop like it.
That's why I was like, why are you letting him do acrobatics? But I won't Nathan him. I'll let him go for it.
But that makes sense.
Yeah, if he tried to do some contortion or whatever, but he instead this time he tried rolling backwards, forgetting his leg was still being held, and he just flopped like a fish.
All right, I'm gonna take.
You could crossbow or something, or you hit the one attacking you.
Yeah. Since that would have been. Yeah, I'll try.
Direwolf 3 is the one who's got his teeth on you.
Right. I'm gonna attempt to shoot a crossbow bolt at him.
If you get a 1, please go. Oh darn! I wanted you to get a 1 because I was gonna say you shot yourself in the foot.
That's not helpful.
Oh, but you still missed.
Yes.
Yeah. So the coral just bounces off the fur top of the head of the wolf.
All right. This is going super great.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned for you guys. I mean, clinically speaking, this is interesting to watch, but I do think that you might get in trouble. Oh wow, he is he's unable to hurt you. So you know what I'm gonna say? That only makes sense that he actually tried to like get his bite down farther, and you know they open their mouth sort of like a dog or cats do that. They open their mouth to try to bite farther, and you pulled your leg away. So you are no longer prone. If he's gonna miss with advantage on that, he does deserve to have you still locked up.
Woohoo!
So you are able to get back up. I'm gonna clear out the prone problem, see if I can find out where I do that. Oh, that's a dire wolf I'm clicking. No wonder I can't find it. Okay. Yep, that's didn't need anything else. Gimbal Fourth, you're up. You're seeing now your friend, I guess we'll call him, Diedrich. You're seeing
compatriot
Diedrich get to his feet. You're seeing him get to his feet, trying to recover stability.
Okay. I would like to. I'm going for Direwolf 3.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
This will kill him. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you put your blade right through his heart, from his side into his heart.
And now
Can I
whip around and take a shot at my crossbow?
Yeah. So, well, direwolf. Yeah, sure. But roll a d20 for it. Your direwolf is.
Gosh.
Oh yeah, you still hit. Because they don't have 20, they have. Yeah, very good. You succeed. Go ahead and draw the damage or the damage on that wolf. And you're a beast today. Well, right now you are.
Taking a shot at 5.
Okay.
Goodness.
Medic, you're up.
Can I try and do a strength check to remove 5 from Val Sheka? Is he the one holding him?
Yeah. Okay, so tell you what, I'm gonna have you do an attack roll and a strength check, both. So go ahead and do an attack, see if you hit.
That was just like my mace attack then?
Yeah, Yep, you're attempting to knock him basically away from
That's
there.
5, right?
Yep. Yeah, okay, so you hit. Now give me just a strength check. With advantage if you need to. Yeah,
with
roll one more
advantage?
time. Yeah, roll one more time because he's not going to be able to run away from you very easily. He's literally holding on to someone.
That's better.
Yeah, okay. All right, throw the damage and you succeeded, and Val will be free to get back up. So just go and roll your damage on him, and you succeeded at knocking its face off of it. Oh man, you hurt it badly too. Several teeth fall out with the swing of your mace. Man. Okay, so that has drawn the attention of that. Well, not this group. This group's still going. This is the last one of that group that was attacking Diedrich, so it's going to go ahead and attack, but it no longer gets advantage because it's not right next to you, or next to its friends rather. But it's going to try to get you, and it.
Man, my AC is so bad.
Wow. I was just going to say I did not expect that to work. This is great. I got to attack you more often.
Oh boy.
All right. Yeah, now we're going to do the strength check. I tell you what, I have little dice here, but if you want to do a strength check, you can go ahead and do it.
If it's built into the ability, go for it.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Oop.
I changed my mind.
And now this, now this one drops you to the ground again. Right in the meaty parts of your thigh, blood is pooling and pouring around. You are in bad shape, Diedrich. You're barely holding on to vision. It's like blurring.
Yep.
Direwolf 5 is furious at the cleric now. He's switching targets. He still gets advantage because they're part of a pack, but he's attempting to grab the medic that bit him.
Noise.
Oh. Bite. And this next one.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh. Okay, hang on. So,
Okay.
Diedrich's eyes all of a sudden go dark red, like a crimson red, and he casts Curse of the Eyeless on Direwolf 5. I'm sorry, Direwolf 2. That's what we're on. Direwolf 2.
What's that do? I have to do a save, don't I?
It does. Bear with me 1 second.
I'm holding my damage dice. If I let it go, it's gonna
Yeah.
lose.
Mark. Okay, Blood Maledict. Curse of the Eyeless. It gives it disadvantage.
Alright, what was my first roll?
A 20.
A 16. Oh, my first was 20?
Yeah, the one that crit.
Right. But yeah, so I was rolling with advantage. I was just curious which dice was first.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
I don't get advantage.
Yeah.
And I can't really tell that. So I tell you what, I'm just going to roll it again. And I will... The problem is I have advantage, so really all I'm getting is I'm going to be doing it without disadvantage or advantage. That's what happens when you have both advantage and disadvantage at once. So here's the real one then. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Well, I tried.
Cheating.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap. His this wolf jumps up and his jaws crack into the joint frame of his arm, of the robot's arm, tearing flesh and dislocating some electronics. He falls to the ground with a spark and a sizzle as his lights are flickering. Wow. Alright, who is next on the list? Probably still be Val. However, oh my gosh, you guys are in actual trouble now.
Yep.
Alright, here we go, Val.
So I'm gonna be shield.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you better shield, bud. Alright, he missed. Thank goodness. He was hitting, but your shield came up and deflected the teeth just in time. Okay, Val, save the day.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself, which makes 3 illusions of me come around and do all the same things that I do. And that's all I can do, actually.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. Okay. And it's 4 that's got me. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm
It's an
going
interesting
to take a shot.
All right. Your
And
your hit's definitely making it.
this will be my final action for a while, probably. I'm going to take a swipe at it.
Oh man. All right,
Yeah.
give me a strength check, please. Yeah. Okay. No, you're still in place.
Yep.
All right, Gimbleforth, save the day, buddy.
Oh boy. So 4 has Dietrich, but 5 is the one that's on M3,
Medic.
right?
Yeah.
Not anybody. I'm down.
Yeah, but
Sure,
they're not
didn't-
smart
oh.
creatures. He's gnawing on your shoulder. So I'm not.
Oh my
I wouldn't
gosh.
say he would switch. He's trying to pull in. You know, they don't know for sure when you're dead. Have you ever seen like videos of lions, for example, attacking a stuffed animal? They don't realize it's not real.
I guess
Or that it's
Gimbleforth is gonna try to swing in and save M. Yeah,
Gosh.
it. I don't know if this has been something like now that we've been able to engage with these wolves. Are they just typical wolves? Is there anything magical about them?
they're dire wolves. There's no magic that you know of, but they are some of the largest wolves you've seen in your travels.
Okay. All right.
Nice
Nice.
hit.
We should have gone 1 point higher. Alright.
That did not do sneak attack damage.
Oh, you clicked the description, so it popped in the phrase down there, but it didn't. You didn't get the thing added to you.
Crap! I haven't been doing that for the last couple. Then.
I want you to just give me. Okay, then do the sneak attack effect. Click the
I got
effect.
it
Now
Yeah.
do another attack on it. Just do the attack on it, and that'll make up for. Cause yeah, you'll be doing the attack and the sneak. Okay. Wow. Yeah. You utterly got that one too. Its intestines fall to the ground. You nearly severed even to its spine, which is pretty disgusting.
All right.
No longer raping medic. Go ahead.
And then can I roll my d20 for my short sword? Actually, my crossbow for at 4.
Yeah.
That's a big negative.
All right, medic. Let's see what you roll on your save.
Nice.
Oh, you had a death success. That's good.
Now
Alright, direwolf.
I was picturing my like
Who rolled?
putting
Oh, you
myself
rolled. Well, I
putting
rolled.
myself between the wolves and the medic.
It rolled the first one automatically.
Yeah, Scott does it on its
Oh.
own.
Oh, okay, then go with the 2 then. Thought that
Oh
was my
yeah,
turn.
I'll undo the 2.
Yeah.
If I can
Or
find-
don't undo the 2. I
Crap.
failed, but that's the automatic roll. The
Oh,
one that rolled first was yours.
Yeah.
If it's automatic.
yeah, you're right.
Dang
So it's a
it.
success that has to be undone. All right, done. What were you saying, Gimbleforth? I'm sorry.
So I was putting myself between medic and direwolves 2 and 1,
Okay.
if I could at the point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wow. Look at you.
Direwolf 4 is still engaged with Diedrich.
Yep. It's gonna kill me. Yep. It's gonna kill me.
Oh man, you hear
gosh.
the last thing you realize, Diedrich, before you go unconscious, is you hear the snap of your femur from the jaws of this beast.
Cool. Yeah, that felt good.
Pass out. All right, and we've got Direwolf 2 is going to attempt to take you down, Gimbleforth. If you have any tricks, declare them now? I'm about to roll my attack.
I mean, I guess the only thing would be I could have moved after my last attack. Would they have followed me?
So 2 and 1 were attacking me, and he got between
Oh, you're right.
the wolf and.
You're right. You're right. Good call.
And
That's
I can
where they
roll
would go.
to
They're not
have-
going to switch.
But
Yeah.
I can roll to have him attack. Let's see, a 6 or higher. Yeah, so he attacks one of the duplicates, and that would be a
Okay.
hit. And so one of the duplicates is gone.
Yep. Very good.
Dang,
And
man.
it's going to be the same thing for the other because he was also attacking you.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll. Are you doing your? Yep.
Yeah.
And so that also will work. Let me see though whether it would even hit though. Because it wouldn't get. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So the second.
Okay.
So you've got one duplicate left, right?
Right.
Okay. Very good. That was a good call, Val.
So.
All right. Save this game.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
seriously.
try
TPK.
One more. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time to do this levitation thing.
Oh, clever. Oh,
Okay, so one
Yeah,
of them
one.
all
saved.
right.
and one of them
Direwolf
didn't.
1 is in the air. Yeah. So
Okay.
Direwolf 1 is in the air now. He is effectively incapacitated for all purposes. He can't cast from there.
Does that take away the pack advantage?
So
I'm gonna say yes.
Sweet.
So you guys would be aware. I feel like you would be aware.
Nope, I'm
If-
dead. I'm
if
not
it-
aware of anything.
Yeah. So Gimbleforth, if this thing, if I get hit, like this one's gonna land. As long as I don't get, I mean, he'll most likely land if I get hit by anything from this
Okay.
point on. If I don't get hit, he stays there until we kill him leisurely. So
Okay.
So you're basically watching him holding one hand to his head, focusing. Oh
Cool.
my gosh! Critical failure. Holy crap! So you guys see a splurt of blood from where the
Yep.
femur had broken through. There's this big, bloop, and you realize he does not have much time left. He just shot out more blood with that one feeble pump of his heart than you thought could be in a body. Gimbleforth.
Paying for the new calling of his new character when we roll.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, dang. So 4 has Diedrich right now, right? 1's in the air and 2 is doing whatever.
Yeah, he's trying to snap at Val still. That's where he's focused. So technically 4 is already occupied chewing on Diedrich.
Yeah, but if I take more damage, that's an automatic fail.
Yep, that's true. It is.
Can I just to help me with the rules here? Can I stabilize Diedrich and attack, or is that not possible?
Well, Diedrich is currently being bitten. I mean, literally.
Gotcha. So I'd have to attack 4 then.
Yeah, you have to get that wolf off of him, which shouldn't be hard if you shoot it or, deal it damage.
Okay. All right. So I will attack 4 with my sneak attack because he's clearly oblivious.
Make sure you put. Yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh
Man.
You dig that blade in deep. The wolf drops.
Please hit, please hit, please hit, please hit.
All right. I'm rolling a d20 for my second one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Nope. And oh man, you hear another spark out of medic that doesn't look good.
Oh my gosh.
So there's no
So
longer a pack advantage.
Now at this point, because I just attacked him, wouldn't he turn on me?
Yes, he would. He absolutely is. Actually, technically, there probably would be. I'm gonna say no. Whatever. I'm just gonna do an attack. They're not acting as coordinated right now. They're responsive, so that sort of makes sense. Oh, he still hit though. Oh my gosh. Gimbleforth. You got lucky on the damage. But it's also trying to pull you down. And holy crap, it succeeded. It grabs you to the ground, and you're now freaking out as you feel the ground behind underneath your back, and you're trying to fend off these snapping bites. Direwolf 2 is looking at Val still. There's no reason why he'd change that. Did you want to use your shield, Val?
No, I've still got an illusion that's gonna.
Oh, that's right. He misses anyway. So you're okay in that regard. Direwolf 1 can't do jack squat. You're back up, Val.
Okay, and so unfortunately, that attack destroyed my last duplicate.
No, it didn't hit.
It hit my duplicate. My duplicate has 10 plus my dexterity modifier according to the spell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
So 12.
I mean, I wouldn't help
Okay.
him because he's winning technically.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Alright, so Direwolf 4 is currently grabbing Gimbleforth and is very close to death. 2 was snapping at you, and Direwolf 1 is currently in the air.
Okay. So
Gimby might be able to kill the one that's on him, though.
yeah,
He'll get another
if he
chance.
can. So if I can kill Direwolf 4, well then Gimbleforth could attack 2 and take its aggro, allowing me to keep 1 incapacitated. So
I will say, though, that there's a serious concern that Diedrich, I mean, he's not just in a he's in a coma right now, but you realize with the amount of blood you're seeing that this could be endgame for him. So just keep that in
for
mind.
both of us, frankly, because
Right.
Yeah, I got
Medics.
one.
Yeah, you're right.
Too.
Though it'll be all 4 of us if I drop this other fully healthy wolf.
yep.
That's
I'm out
true.
of spell
That's
slots.
Yep.
I'm totally out of spell slots. So full disclosure on
Yep.
that.
Yep.
At this moment, I am totally out of spell
I
slots.
mean,
So
free up my Saturday, which will be
okay, so I gotta read something real quick. Okay, that's
This is tense. I'm actually literally tense.
I'm playing Warcraft.
Oh my
on
gosh.
PC.
Are you really?
Yes,
yeah,
he
I
is.
can't do anything.
Oh my gosh, Scott.
When I come back to life, I will totally put full attention to the game if I come back.
okay, so I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at Direwolf 4.
Alright. Alright, you hit.
That's positive.
And it's still not dead.
You did 3 damage.
But now it's slower.
Oh boy, here we go.
This next click is so interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need to have a side conversation with Diedrich here in a minute. Just hold on. Okay, Gimbleforth, you're up.
So Direwolf 4 at this point is still attacking me, right?
Yeah.
But it's reduced. If I were to move away, would
Yeah,
it
give me
follow me?
actually give me a well, you're currently prone. Give me a
Okay.
strength check, please. Alright, you're able to easily kick it away. You're not going to be affected by prone.
Going back to my initial question, though, if I were to move away, would it follow me?
Yes. Predators always follow
Okay.
fleeing.
So I should, because the speed is reduced, I'm going to attempt an attack on Wolf 2.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Okay, it's because it's after Val, so I'm going to allow the sneak. Yeah. That makes sense.
He gets it anyways. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to have to reread that because I thought it was just the you didn't need to have advantage to get sneak attack. It didn't mean that you always get sneak attack at all times. Because you don't get sneak attack when you're facing something and it's engaged with you.
But you
Alright,
the
You know what
only
I'm saying?
yeah, but the only times you get advantage is when you're flanking, or they're stunned or something like that.
And then I would like to.
Does that
I'd like to.
block buckle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't hear
Um,
what half of what you was being said there. Go ahead, Gimby.
I'd like to move away with and bring Wolf 4, like have it sort of chase me, but obviously since its speed's reduced, it won't be able to catch me, right?
Okay. Okay. Well, all right. Do you have something that's keeping you from attacks of
Yes.
opportunity?
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
Okay. Good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Whew. All right, then go for it.
Okay. I mean, what do I need to
Well-
roll for that?
You're just gonna move. Just tell me you're moving
Well,
away.
yeah,
or are you gonna
I'm-
attack it first?
I think I'm out of attacks. I'm just
Oh,
trying
did
to-
you already do your attacks?
Yes,
Okay.
he
Yeah, I'm
did.
just like I should be able to make distance between Wolf
Yeah,
4 and
okay.
pull 'em away.
So you basically you're trying to run past the corpses of the others that were slain and get enough distance. So
Oh, I'm
Direwolf
not
4 will
don't
spend his
do
entire
one
time.
yet, right? Oh, you
There's
mean
2
the
dead
wolves?
wolves.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were referring to the players preemptively.
No.
And-
I was
and-
definitely
well,
going to
actually-
call roll hack.
So actually, because I attacked Wolf 2, that one should also be following me away from Val,
Yeah.
correct? So-
Absolutely, yeah,
Okay.
it would. All right, so Direwolf 4, you basically disengage very skillfully, and the wolf is unable to snap at you as you pull away from him. He tries chasing after you when his turn comes around, but he won't be able to get that distance because you're actually running faster than him. As you see, shackles of cold are slowing him down. Oh,
my
thank
gosh.
God. Okay. Okay, so medic he's still unconscious, but he's
Sweet.
not completely.
Blue screen of death, reboot. We'll see if Windows pulls it out.
Okay, the wolf is unable to do anything to you. He's just running by. Val, if you want to do a melee attack of opportunity, since that was a group, they were together, you can do a melee attack of opportunity with your staff if you want to try. It's a long staff,
Okay.
right? So swing at him.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Was that the right one? Yeah, that was Wolf.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
work.
And do your damage. Let's see what happens. Hope you get really. Oh.
He's got a -1. That's
I'm not very
amazing.
strong. I am not a strong
Oh my
man.
gosh, that's so amazing.
So you land a hit and then just get knocked away. The staff gets knocked away. Oh, that's great. Direwolf 2 is chasing after you now. That one still has full speed, so it's going to be able to attack you.
I think when the
Wolf.
Wolf 2 is chasing after me as well, because I was the last one.
That's
you
what I
wanted
said.
to hit. Okay.
Yeah,
But if they
I'm
got
just saying he's able to attack you.
yeah.
Yeah.
He missed. All right, and Direwolf 1 can't do jack squat. Val, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack with a crossbow, which is what I should have done last time, apparently.
Hopefully you don't have -1 to that.
No, I don't. I do
That's
not. Oh,
pretty amazing.
wonderful.
You shot into the air. In your concern.
Good times. Good times. So do I get a bonus action or anything where I could cast a cantrip? I don't know. I guess not. Like,
Okay, so if you're some spell, you have to see if your spell lets you cast it as a bonus action.
Right.
So like I have a heal that's it doesn't heal as much, but it can be used as a bonus action.
One action.
no,
One
I don't think
action.
so. Okay, that's
One
all I
action,
can do.
and-
So I shot and missed with my crossbow.
Yeah, so Master Gilmforth, you're up.
Boy.
So Wolves 4 and 2 are both after me at this point, right?
Yep. And
Full
one is
speed.
floating in the air, snapping.
Yep. So I don't have any sneak attack because they clearly see me. And
Yep.
all that jazz. All right. So I'd like to attack. All right. Come to daddy.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Wow.
And do I get a
D20.
roll for? Yeah, roll for a second.
This is like a rated R Three Stooges.
Mm. So
Oh,
I'd like to continue moving.
Smart. All right, so you dash back the other way to get or diagonal and down, I guess.
You run in the zigzag
Yeah.
with wolves, right? They can't run in zigzags.
Yes, exactly. Well, I'm
Can I
not
climb a
sure you really
tree?
want to zigzag
Serpentine.
because we need.
Serpentine pattern.
I
They've
mean,
got guns.
can I-
That's why they're
can-
doing so well. They're
can I
packing.
can I climb a tree?
No, I wouldn't suggest you do that. But while there are trees, you know what? Screw it. If you want to, you are close to a forest. It was right near the edge of it that a guy was there. If you want to try climbing a tree, we're going to do an acrobatics, and I'll allow you to roll for it. It's your
All
choice.
right.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I'll just keep
I will
running.
point out, it does reduce the amount of damage you can do because you'd only get one crossbow shot.
Yeah, no,
per
I'm
turn.
gonna keep scurrying around like a cockroach.
Not to metagame too much, are you going to try to run the dogs past Val?
I'm gonna
Say yes.
Okay.
and,
So
and
you
just
run past Val.
pray that he's using his crossbow, not his staff.
Alright, so you run past there. Basically, you know that Direwolf 4 is going to be left near Val when his turn is done running after you, right? I'm not saying he's attacking Val, but
Yeah.
he'll be near Val, and Direwolf 2 will actually be running past Val.
Yeah. Yep.
And thus would trigger something if you were so desire. Okay, well, here we go. Medic 2, please. Oh my gosh, you're on the border. This is amazing. You have 2 death saves and 2 death fails. Literally, this next dice determines when that happens.
That's critical.
Yeah, oh man, I wish you got a critical. Oh, that'd be great. Alright, Direwolf 4 is unable to get to you, but he's frothing at the mouth and focused on it, so he does no attack. Direwolf 2, however, is able to get to you, but prior to him attacking, Val, you get an attack of opportunity with your crossbow if you want to try firing at him.
I will do that.
Okay. The bolt's gonna hit.
Oh my goodness.
So you stuck a bolt into it. It barely notices it, actually, compared to its other wounds. And it attacks Gimbleforth. And it hits Gimbleforth. And it hurts him pretty darn badly. And even worse, it's going to try to pull him to the ground. And it succeeds at putting him to the ground.
TPK.
Oh my gosh. Direwolf 1 is still in the air. Val, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna shoot at Direwolf 4 again.
Oh.
For real.
Alright, well, the way I've got it in my mind, you don't really have anyone you could hit, so... That's...
I mean,
probably
that'd just
that
be
you
kicking
missed.
a guy when he's down. If it
Quite literally.
accidentally kills Gimbal for us. That would be good, actually. Or kills me and finishes my death save.
Gimbleforth, give me a strength check, please. Not a save, but a check, because it's your turn. Please be 14 or above. Please be 14.
Hey.
Oh, holy crap. Nice. Yeah, so you get a surge of resilient strength and kick the thing in the teeth. Roll me a 1d6, please. Wow. Very good. That's Wolf 2. You hear a crack in its jaws. Teeth settle incorrectly. Alright, you may do the rest of your turn. I'm getting rid of your prone.
More rolls like that, boy.
Yep. You swinging the blade up. Nice. Oh man. You've exposed some arteries pretty heavily. He's shooting blood out, but he's not dead. You still have another. Oh, too bad. Please. Oh my gosh. Medic, you're
Was
You're not gonna die now.
Is it a 10? It has 10 or higher? So,
yes.
or is it
Something like
okay?
that.
Like, oh, That's not that bad. Oh, am I alive or am I just not dying?
You're not dying, and you won't die now.
Oh,
You've,
that's good.
as long as you don't take more damage,
As long as
you
I
won't
play
you won't
dead,
die.
and the wolves, and Diedrich, not Diedrich, he's dead. Gimbleforth leads them away from my corpse. I might
Yeah.
want to
Did I mention that I'm still pulling him away from him?
Yeah,
and
you did the
back
run
up?
thing. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Fair enough. So you do that run again. Are you going to run him again by Val?
Yeah. Wolf. Whichever one was on me, I'm running by Val.
Well, they're both chasing you right now. Like Direwolf 2 was literally on you. Direwolf 4 was still trying to get to you. So you can do the same thing again and drag them past Val if you
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna
desire,
drag-
and 4
I'm
won't be able to
gonna
get to you.
I'm gonna drag him past.
Actually, does he still have the cold effect, or is that only one turn?
I,
Oh, it's gone. The cold effect is gone. So they'll be able to reach up to you, but it's going to trigger to...
yeah, I'll still
Alright.
I'll still run past.
Val, you're going to only get one of these with a crossbow, though, if you want to try to do a... Yeah. I can't reasonably explain how you'd be able to crossbow 2 as attacks of opportunity when they're both dashing past you. So just choose one and shoot at it.
So, they're both gonna get to him?
Yes,
Okay.
because the frost effect is gone. Oh, good. Alright. Make this bolt
Oh my goodness!
love of-
How many times can you roll a 1 in a row?
It fumbles and kills medic.
It was just on the damage. It was just on the...
Oh, okay, good. That's
Yes. Alright, so Gemmy's gonna attempt to attack you. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a 1d8 and you keep rolling a 1 on a 1d8.
Yep.
Oh
Pretty
lord.
great.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Yeah. You guys are in a lot of trouble. Okay. I need, yeah. Well, I had contingency in play for one. Oh. Wow, of all the odds. Alright, so, as you see the teeth come down on your neck, Gibbleforth, you notice a raven flying up above, and, I don't know if you guys recall some of the things you found in that room in the death house.
Oh, yeah.
Manor. There was a raven feather there that strangely was amongst a bunch of other items that
And he put that in
were...
his cap, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He sure did, which is why I thought I would go ahead and reference it. And this this raven is much larger than you expect a raven to be, but you're quickly distracted by the teeth going into your neck, pulling you down, and you lose consciousness before you see what happens after that. Daedric, I need to take you into a separate chat,
Oh,
but
no,
unfortunately...
I had the raven's feather. I ninja'd it from him. It's in my inventory. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Well, it doesn't.
But,
It
okay.
doesn't actually. It's
Okay, okay.
irrelevant.
I remember you saying
it was,
something like, I snatched it.
yeah, it's
anyway.
okay. He's not being summoned by that feather.
Right.
However, it's you got a luck of the draw thing. The reference to that is merely that that was considered magical for some reason,
Right.
or used in summoning. You guys didn't actually have a reason for it. Why? Dietrich, meet me in the other. Well, actually,
We'll
are
do
you
that
guys
now
watching?
or after?
Yeah, you know what? We can do it after. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. So, Direwolf 4 and Direwolf 2 and Direwolf 1 are all in the middle of doing things. I'm going to allow you to figure out your turn, Val, while I summon what we need for the next part.
Okay.
So, Val, go ahead and do your turn.
So sad.
Womp womp.
Good times.
You guys are utterly amazing.
Oh, thanks.
It's absolutely incredible.
Somebody does not want us to survive this. And I think his name is Jesus.
You guys be playing D&D? Oh.
That's not how I expected him to sound, but
Actually, I'd be really upset.
You don't know.
I don't think I'd be upset. I would just be like, huh. I guess I'm singing with this guy for eternity. Hopefully he sings better than he talks. Huh, no, but I can't complain.
All right, so you guys, Val, right next to you see this bird basically morph, lose his feathers as they pull back into his body, and instead you see in what was a large raven now appears to be a naked man dangling his wiener right in front of you. Actually, it's his butt cheeks. As,
How do you dangle your butt
he
cheek?
comes down. He's
Is
wiggling
he
his butt
old
cheeks,
or
shaking it off.
is it just like a loose skin?
Nope. Here he is.
Take that, put that
his-
in your head. Sorry, I'll stop.
He says, "My name is Alec. I see you'll need help. Let me." And that's all he says to you in his naked self before quickly using his abilities here. Actually, where are they? I apologize. I need a
I hope
moment
he
here to
rolls
figure this
better
out.
than we do.
Oh my goodness, wouldn't it be amazing if you rolled a 1 right off the bat and killed?
Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to follow the rules for shape changers that actually can maintain gear with them. Because that's what he's got. Yeah, wrapped, tied in leather, he's got 2 crossbows, 1 on each arm. That will have to be what he uses, because I don't know what else he could do. Oh, here it is. Here's the abilities. Yep, okay. Here we go. He is going to use his crossbows to attempt to protect you guys. This is actually, honest to goodness, in the story, which is why I wasn't too freaked out if one of you guys died. But you would have had to have a very successful roll in order for it to happen early. But you got a 20, so I'm going to roll with it, literally. Alright, thank goodness he's already... Oops, wrong thing. He's already hitting better than you guys. Well, not by much. And now for his second attack. This is very confusing what I'm doing with the 2 of them, but alright. And it does the damage as well. Alright. The 2 bolts go into the highly wounded one, the second one going through its neck, and you hear the snap of the vertebrae as the bolt goes through.
Oh, nice.
He is near medic, of course, because he went in front of Val, so as a bonus he's going to... Well, no, he can't. Doesn't need to. You're stable anyway.
Heck yeah.
Alright. That was his turn. I don't know why... Oh, that's right. You were unconscious. Gimelforth. I forgot. That was your first roll, but it was a good one. Thank goodness. Okay. So it shouldn't do any for him. Good, that worked. And Direwolf 2 is now switching to the Fresh Danger.
A naked man with a sausage. Wait a minute, that's
Yep.
not a sausage.
And he does hit, though. Let's hope he doesn't get his wiener. Oh, you resisted it. Sweet. Okay. So, Direwolf 1 is still in the air. Val, you are up. Please do something. Because this guy does not have tons of hit points, by the way. Just spoiler alert. He's not supposed to
Yay.
be a game saver. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Alright. That bolt hits quite well in the neck. And it's just pouring out blood.
Oh, that hurts and it even gives me a turn.
It does. It does. Ding. Oh, that's right. You're not doing anything. Oh, that was a death potential. Like, he rolled a death save on that one. Okay, Alec is up. He is going to multi-attack again with the one that's right in front of him. Oh, he could do his curse. You see his face morph, and he stabs forward with an impromptu beak that appears out of his face. Disgusting and weird, but alright. He's got it, so he's going to use it. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Will the beak's the curse, or does it do a curse? Oh,
The
nice.
beak can do a curse, but he doesn't need to. He poked it right in its eyeball, getting right to its brain, and it falls dead.
Huzzah.
Now, you guys are out of the woods right now, in a way, so to speak, because Direwolf 1 is being suspended in the air. So you guys may
Except
do
for
what you want.
Gimbleforth, who
'Cause...
died in the woods.
Alright, you're able... You guys are able to stabilize at this point. There's only one person left to talk. So Val, Alec turns to you, and you see his wiener.
Well, so actually, so this spell is good for 1 minute, which is plenty enough for like an entire fight, according
Yeah.
to what I've read. But
Yeah.
like, we can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's dead. Did we just assume that
Yeah.
we killed it?
Why
Okay.
is it
Yeah,
throwing-
basically, Alec sees the one floating in the air, nods, and says, "Good job. I wish you had done this to others, however." And begins loading his crossbows and filling the one in the air with darts. As the darts hit the wolf, it spins in the air with the impact of each bolt
Oh, that'd be
until you
awesome.
have a nice spinning wolf, and the
Rotisserie
blood
wolf.
is flying out in a circle like a sprinkler of blood.
Yay.
Hitting the area. And he says, I see you guys are nearly dead. I need clothes. Mind if I borrow pants from one of these?
I don't
And
have
so,
one.
without even waiting for you to answer, he's going to Gimbleforth and is pulling his pants off of him and starts putting them on himself. He says, let's get them help. And he goes and feels the neck of Diedrich and says, this one needs a lot more help. A lot more help can give him myself. Gimbleforth, you are going to wake up, and so will you, Medic, because they reseat things, and you will each have your 1 hit point.
Doo-doo-doo.
Uh,
System rebooted.
Hey.
Gimbleforth, you wake to find you have no pants.
Man, not the first time this has happened.
And it looks like, based on where we're at, that's probably where we're going to have to call it for tonight.
I'm gonna kill people that are alive. Before I forget,
Yeah,
next week we start the next fight with 1 point of life.
You now have someone who's clearly familiar with the area, but you don't know his intentions, other than he did save your lives, and you don't really know why. So, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and safely say that you guys are going to probably require Alec's help to know where to go. And he makes it sound like, though clearly Diedrich is dead, it doesn't mean that there is no hope for him here. In fact, I will let you guys. I will let you ask whatever questions you want. Those of you who are alive, because you have to have time for conversation. 5 minutes.
I would like to ask why he took the pants of the living person and not the pants of the dead person.
Gotta leave the dead with some respect
That's right.
and dignity. Sometimes you get priapisms or whatever when they die, and I don't want to see that. Priapism, that's what it is. A priapism.
Priapism.
Well, he
Diedrich,
was
I need
bleeding
you to
now.
roll a Constitution.
I reached out and got it. 'Cause he bled
You're
out.
right. He wouldn't have enough blood for it. Alec laughs. You're right. That would have made more sense. I'd trade pants with him. And so he goes over, takes his pants off, dangles in the wind for a little bit, and throws the pants back to you, Gimbleforth, and takes Diedrich's. They are bloody, very bloody, and disgusting. But yeah, so yeah, I'm happy to have helped. We need to take this body, quickly wrap it if you want to try to save him. Trust me,
I
his
will
spirit
carry
is
it.
not going anywhere.
Give me a strength check to see if I can pick him up.
Nope, you'd be able to do that, no problem. You are robotic and strong enough.
I straddle.
Okay,
Not straddle him.
So-
I cradle.
I was gonna say straddle.
Yeah, I am confused from my reboot.
That is the most action I'm getting in a long time.
All right, Alec tells you that there's a town nearby, but it would only be a temporary stopping point because, in fact, they don't have anyone capable of actually doing what you guys need, which is, in fact, a resurrection, something to put the body back, or the spirit back in its body.
How much time out of character, I guess, do we have? Or I guess I could ask him how much time we have to put the spirit back in the body.
Yeah, he said if you want to make this simple, well, it would be 7 days. But there are those with power even greater than that who could do more.
And then our friend Daedric becomes the girlfriend.
The girl from what?
Days. The ring. 7 days.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
You have 7 days. Alright, so, yeah. I don't know that we'd have time to discuss what happens inside Barovia at this point. But Alec is going to lead you toward there, and he does give you some advice, mentioning that there's people at a temple that can help, and that it is possible, though he doesn't trust them all the time, that some relatives of his that are Vistani would be able to assist in some way. And if you want, he could attempt to take you to there instead of the Barovian village, because he knows where their cart left, stopped, basically.
Sir, what do you mean by Distani?
Vistani, well, that are my relatives. Vistani, we are, some call us gypsies. We are capable of leaving this cursed land if we so desire, but some have chosen not to do so very often. You will have to find out. I, however, have a purpose here. I cannot, in good conscience, leave until this curse is lifted.
I ask him, does it have to do with him turning into the Raven, or is that something that is not...
He looks at you and he says, I think you have bigger curse than me. I've never seen anything like you. But, yeah, it is a little more complicated than this. I am capable of changing my shape like druids, but I'm not a druid. I'm only can turn into this. I'm a were-raven. Anyway, let me take you, let me guide you to the Vistani, because maybe Madam Eva can help. If anyone can help that's close, it would be her. Otherwise, we would have to get you to the temple. The temple is quite a few days travel on foot. So either we get ourselves some horses, or we get some help from Eva. Either way, he lets you know that this wagon that you've been following went north of the village of Barovia. So basically right over in this type of area. I don't know if you can see that on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that they've set up for the night. So if you want, you guys can head toward that. You'd probably be able to get there before quote-unquote nightfall. It's quite dark already because of the rain, but you'd be able to get there before it becomes true dark, if you so desire. Is that where you're going to go, or are you going to go into the village of Barovia?
So,
Let's go
okay,
see his friends.
his friends might be able to help, but the village definitely can't.
Yes.
Let's go with his family might be able to help him.
I agree.
Okay.
And then Medic
guys-
takes Daedric's mouth and goes,
Excellent. Daedric's body is tossed over your shoulder, and you guys begin the walk. It takes several hours. It's mostly uneventful, because Alec knows exactly where to go.
minus the chafing,
His
my
bare
metal
feet.
comes on Daedric's naked thigh as
That's
it
right.
rubs against the
Were-
skin.
Were you wearing underwear, Daedric?
No.
Excellent. You're gonna wake up so chafed if we resurrect.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So you guys see the campfire that's being stoked and kept alive, even with the rain. And as you get closer, you hear this joyous sounds of singing and storytelling going on, as it's not just one wagon, but several. You breach the edge of the light, and Alex says, I don't want to deal with them anymore. They'll help you, though. I'm pretty sure. And he says, I will see you later after you've re-established yourself. Ask for me in Borovia. And he begins to change shape. And within a second or two, he's actually back into the form of a bird. It flies off. You guys, however, have the chance to approach the fire, but we'll have to discuss that next time.
Alrighty, that was terrifying.
Yeah.
All right, so that's where we leave it for tonight. Wolvie, go ahead and end your stream, but we're going to have to have an off conversation chat.
Fantastic.
Alrighty, toodaloo.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Bye.